Hey y'all, what's good? This is your girl, Reverend Jew. So I wanted to share a little story with you as we are preparing for the Position to Prosper 4-part series that starts this Saturday at 6 a.m. If you have not registered, click the link above and register. But I wanted to tell you a quick story. Several years ago, I was experiencing some serious lower back pain. And you know how it is. You kind of try to stretch it out. You try to Motrin it out. You try to do a few things to get the pain to go away. And eventually I went to see someone about my back pain because it was right in the lower back. And in talking with them, one of the things that the doctor asked me is how do you sleep at night? And I was like, I sleep, pretty normal. And she was like, no, what position, what's the position that you sleep in? Are you on your side, your back? And I said, oh, mostly on my stomach. And she said, that's the problem. I said, huh? She said, that's the problem. You're sleeping on your stomach. And because I already have an arch in my back, sleeping on my stomach was actually creating pressure, like right in the archway, And, as you get older, of course, things tend to break down. So as I was getting older and the arch in my lower back, sleeping on my stomach was forcing that arch like to go in further. It was like forcing a little more of an arch, and that was causing the back problem. And so what she said to do, in addition to some stretching and things like that to kind of get to loosen it up, was I had to change how I slept. Like I had to reposition my sleeping. So she recommended a few things and how to be intentional on my sleeping. Like I do, I have one of those long like body pillows. And so that's part of it. Sometimes I have a wedge that I sometimes have under my feet. So I had to learn how to reposition my sleep pattern so I would alleviate the back pain. And here's where I'm going with this in relation to our upcoming seminar on Position to Prosper. It's not that God doesn't want you and I to prosper. It's not that you can't prosper. Sometimes we're just not in the proper position. Sometimes we're out of position, and that can look like a number of different things. That could be that may mean we need to reposition mentally. We might need to reposition emotionally. We might need to reposition physically, like we may actually need to change our environment. And so when we talk about being positioned to prosper, it's really about looking at where we are, how we are, who we are, and seeing ways in which we need to reposition ourselves. Another posture that we have to change is fear and rejection. Fear and rejection will leave us stuck, stagnant, and still. And so we have to need the tools to reposition ourselves out of that mode of rejection and fear that keeps us from really being in that prosperous state. And when I talk about prosperous, I'm not just talking about money. Yes, I do believe that when we get in alignment with our assignment, the money will come, right? That the more we are in alignment with what God has for us to do, be, have, and possess, the more we can look forward to the income, the residual income, the earnings coming in. And so it's not just about the money, but the money is a big piece, and it is an important piece. And then, really, what does it mean to live unapologetically on your assignment? Like, how do we live without making apology for being super, right? Too many people are apologizing or, apologize for trying to be great, for trying to be excellent, for working at being dynamic and outgoing and a superstar. Ain't nothing wrong with being a superstar. Be a superstar. Just be a good one. So register today for Position to Prosper. And we're going to talk about what it means to reposition ourselves so we can prosper. Getting over two huge humps, which is rejection and fear. And then really looking at unapologetic living. All right, so join us. Click the link above and register. You only got like 3 days. Thursday, Friday. We start Saturday. So join us. All right, peace. Bye.